Hey everybody, it's Diandra Marie and welcome to another episode of Imposter Syndrome, an interview series I created where I sit down with creatives, artists, and entrepreneurs to discuss their journey and how they combat imposter syndrome. Today I am joined by a very special guest, Erby Beauvil.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I like the hand gesture too.
I did my best.
I love it.
I practiced.
No, that was beautiful. I love it. Yes. Thank you.
Actor, writer, producer, CEO of Breathe ENT, which we'll talk more about that later. We had the pleasure of meeting at Queer Voices NYC Film Festival in October of last year. And we've just been able to connect and stay in touch. Fellow New Jerseyan, he noticed my brown mill socks on and was like,
yup, homegirl.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And then we have mutual friends and collaborators. David.
Not surprisingly, because this area too in Newark, I realized more people are staying connected. So
how I like to start the show is after I present you, I want you to let the audience know a little bit of who you are in your own words.
Okay, well, I like to start with where I came from. Born in Haiti, but moved to America when I was 6 years old. It wasn't the intention at first. At first, it was just a vacation to Canada in Quebec. I have a lot of family there. And my mom, took me to just see my family, but I did not want to go back home to Haiti. For some reason, maybe it was because I wanted to be close to family. I didn't have too many in Haiti at that time. But also, I just felt like there was more for me to do. My mom wanted to put me in like your typical private schools, and I just didn't feel like I fit there. And just wanted to see more. And so I ended up convincing her to come to America. And we've been here ever since. And I've always been a storyteller, always been fascinated with storytelling, with films in particular. And so I took that passion and decided, okay, I'm going to make my own stories and be a filmmaker, be an actor first. That was the initial start of it.
Right. What were some of your earliest memories of stories or stories that you created, stories you might have told your family when you were a kid?
Well, I was an annoying only child.
Okay.
And so I was always making up shit. Can I curse here?
Yeah, no, this is a safe space.
And lying my ass off.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, starting off that way, right, in school and whatnot, when I got in trouble, I'm like, no, I didn't do that. That was his fault, whatever. But I would create my own shows and stuff like that, like legit, dead ass shows. And just, I would watch behind the scenes making of video featurettes and DVDs. So like endlessly, like wanting to know how things got made. And so that just drove me like, oh, so there's a writer, there's a screenwriter. Okay, so, let me write some stuff up, So I would like have my toys, paper dolls, most of it, because my mom just didn't always buy me the toys I wanted. So I just created them.
Hello, innovative. Okay, we didn't have the toys, but we made them.
We made them.
Okay. What was that first queer character you remember where you're like, oh, that person,
like they made me feel
connected.
Something?
Yeah, I feel connected. It feels like.
To be honest.
Go ahead.
It's a dumb answer. I felt something for Ash Ketchum. I was connected.
Wait, who is Ash Ketchum?
From Pokemon, bitch. I was like, Misty, get out the fucking way. I was feeling it. I remember feeling that.
I know for me, I'll keep it a buck. You remember Noah's Ark?
I was gonna say
Noah's Ark was my first.
That's
my first gay production. Yes. Shout out to Patrick Ian Polk.
Yes. It's the first show that and around the same time where I started really getting into Noah's Ark back in high school, I was also able to go see a film that an alum from my high school did. Okay. His name is Roger Omius. The film was called Finding Me Too. And it was also focusing on, I was way too young, first of all, to see that movie. Not way too young. I was high school, I get what you mean, but like, my teacher was like, oh, I see that you're, it's there. She caught it.
I love how it was just a hand.
She caught it. And, she knew what I wanted to do. Yeah. And so, it was a great opportunity to meet somebody who was doing what I wanted and he's Haitian. Right. Oh, and so it was just like a perfect blend.
Let's take a breather
Okay.
and talk about Breathe Entertainment.
I like that. Okay? I like that transition.
So Breathe Entertainment is a production company dedicated to telling the stories of BIPOC, LGBTQ+, and other underrepresented groups. So, I mean, clearly that is something you've been passionate about throughout your life, is making sure you can tell stories where you feel seen and represented. How do you parse through like the people that you collaborate with and to transition to like, this is my team? It's
been a beautiful journey. It's difficult to find people who are as driven.
Yes. Yeah.
That's to be honest.
That's the part of like weeding it out. Yeah. Because people have their own stuff going on, their own things going on.
Yes.
And it's like you can both be driven, but going in different paths. Yeah.
Than to meet people who, I don't know, just feed your soul. At the end of the day, that's how you know you should work with somebody. Because I mean, there's so many people that I could connect with because they got connections or they got money or they know a lot about the business, which is great,
right?
And is needed in many aspects. But when it comes to like creating my production company and people I want to come bring on to that. There has to be a soul connection.
Love what you're watching? Well, let's keep it going. Join my Patreon tribe for the full episode, early releases, and exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. Be part of something real, and my Patreon tribe is where it's all happening. Links in the description, so subscribe today. I'm excited to bring you to the part of our episode where we are going to play a game, a customized game, okay? Tailored.
Okay.
Tailored.
I like that.
Gonna fit better than this beautiful shirt you got on, okay?
Do nothing less.
So this is called We're Here, We're Queer.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you images of queer characters, and I want you to tell me the name of the character. Bonus points if you know the production. Now, you don't need to know the actor's name.
Okay.
Just the character's name.
Okay.
Okay?
Here we go. Please don't take my queer card away.
Well, I don't think we could do that.
Okay.
First one. Who is this?
Ooh, oh my God, that's little. To be specific.
Okay, but like, what's the name? Do you remember the name of the character?
No, that's his name in the movie. That's Little, right?
But, well, he plays like the little version of...
Oh, but the actual, dang, what's his name in the movie? Moonlight.
Okay, well, we got that.
Yes.
I'll give it Chiron.
Okay, Chiron.
Chiron. So you follow his life from childhood to adulthood. And this was like a really powerful movie on how it connected like queerness and masculinity.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful production. I think it was shot in Miami. Yeah, if you haven't seen Moonlight, go on ahead and see it because it was won the Oscar. Shout out to Taffy for coming up with this because I haven't even seen this.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No. Do you know who this is though?
I'm trying to remember the name of the character because it's terrible. But I do know the movie.
Okay, movie.
Watermelon Woman.
You know what? I should have just did name that movie. Name that, yes.
I'm telling you, name that movie, I got you.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so yes, Watermelon Woman, Cheryl Dunye.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like a mockumentary.
But like, that's the character's name, but that's also the filmmaker's name.
Yes. So this was like a mockumentary portrayal of who, like her. First of its kind to explicitly show the lesbian sexuality in the 90s and paved the way for queer cinema. Okay. Now, y'all better get y'all 10s ready. Y'all better get your 10s and give them to her. Who is this? Now this, I will take your card away.
Okay. Oh God. Damn. Say it louder. Electra. Yes.
No.
I'm mad. I'm really mad.
You gotta say the whole name.
Oh, I don't remember the whole name.
And if you know the name of the production, don't count because everybody should know
No, the name of the production is easy.
Electra Evangelista.
Oh.
Pose, honey. No, so trans actress Dominique Jackson plays this character who she slays this performance down, okay? Shout out to Dominique, man. Thank you for playing We're Here, We're Queer / name that movie.
You need to have me back so I can make up for this because this was not it.
Thank you so much for sharing your insight. Thank you for sharing about like your story and your upbringing. I really do appreciate your vulnerability and just, being open and I hope people can really take from where you've come from and see you as you are and be inspired by that. But yeah, I would love people to keep up with you, keep up with Breathe Entertainment. So let everyone know how they can follow you, how they can support. Any future projects coming up?
Well, yes, definitely some future projects. That
He said, well, let's start with the projects.
There's a lot coming. A lot of things cooking up, but you can follow us at Breathe ENT Productions on Instagram and Twitter, and on YouTube. You can watch a lot of our projects there at Breathe Entertainment Productions. We also have a Patreon. You can follow me personally at _Erby Beauvil. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up.
Thank you for sitting down with me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for joining me for another episode of Imposter Syndrome. Keep your head up, keep telling your own story, and keep going.